Hello, it's Mac here, and today I'm going to be asking the question, is GTA Online not a racing game? And this could be applied to a lot of aspects in GTA. Is GTA not a racing game? Is GTA not a first-person shooter? Is GTA not a flight simulator? You can go on and on about this, and I'm kind of going to be doing that in this video because it's something that I see quite a bit whenever people put suggestions out there for certain game modes in GTA and say that they like a certain aspect in GTA more than others. And I'll see on forum posts and on YouTube comments and a lot of other places where people just say GTA's not a racing game, therefore Rockstar shouldn't worry about the racing community, or GTA's not a first-person shooter or even a shooter in general, and that's not the main purpose. Therefore Rockstar shouldn't worry about the combat community, the people that do play death matches, the people that play captures and stuff like that. And even with the Gun and Stunts DLC, quite a bit of people were saying that GTA, it just doesn't fit GTA. All these, stunt races and stuff, they just don't fit the theme of GTA. And the main complaint is that GTA is not this other type of game. Even though it has an aspect in that game, Rockstar shouldn't dedicate their time towards that. And I feel like this is actually a pretty weak argument, and I want to talk about it in this video and talk about why. So first off, I want to give a little bit of backstory for me and what I do in GTA. Pretty much whenever I play GTA, I don't care about what I get into. I'll pretty much play whatever job I want. Whether that's going playing free roam, if I can get into a good free roam session, I'm going to go play it. I'm going to go do some VIP work. I'm going to go do some organization work, challenges and stuff like that. Or even some free mode events if they pop up. But that's only if I'm going to get into a good session. If not, what I'll do is usually just go find some quick jobs. With the Gun and Stunts DLC coming out, pretty much for the past couple weeks, I've just been doing lots and lots of Gun and Stunts races, and I love them. And that's the majority of what I've been doing over the past couple weeks, because a lot of other people are doing them, so you could get a lot of people in them. And also, I feel it makes for some pretty good gameplay. That's the other thing I do in GTA. Whenever I play GTA at this point, I try and get gameplay, so usually I'll try and do something at least entertaining, whether that's free roam events or that's jobs and stuff like that. Honestly, there's a reason why you don't see many heists on this channel. It's because I don't really record them because I feel like they're kind of boring because they've been done all the way. I've done them so many times, and I feel like a lot of you guys have already done them as well, so they aren't that entertaining as gameplay. But, I'm sure like death matches and races and stuff, while you may have done those races, stunt races and stuff, not each race feels the same, whereas heists kind of do, and also missions themselves. So I don't really do that much co-op stuff in GTA because I just feel like it's not as entertaining to watch. Because it's really not as difficult, usually. And there's not as much on the line. Whereas with, races and stuff, if you lose, you're getting less money. So that's always pretty good for gameplay. And usually I'll just try and find jobs. And really, any job I'll try and play. It doesn't matter what job, as long as it's good. I'll play death matches, I'll play parachute, I'll play, air races, I'll play pretty much whatever. For the most part, I'll pretty much go play whatever. I don't really have a specific goal in mind. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, whenever I play GTA, I'll just try and find random jobs and see what I get into. And there are a lot of suggestions for the game. A lot of people want to see fixes for the racing community, or, death matches, or whatever aspect you play in GTA. You always want to see more things added to that. And since there are so many different things in GTA, there's so many different, just things you can do in GTA. There are so many communities and small communities that want their voice heard in GTA. And whenever I see people put out suggestions and say, hey Rockstar, why don't you care about this community? Or why don't you, improve this aspect of the game? I'll see some people say, well, GTA's not a racing game. If you want to go play a good racing game, go play Forza, or go play, Need for Speed, or Gran Turismo, or whatever. And, any racing game you like. Same with, death matches and stuff. People that go play death matches, they'll get, responses like, oh, just go play Call of Duty, or go play Battlefield, or, any first-person shooter you want. Same with other aspects of the game. And for the most part, I don't feel like this makes much sense, because obviously the aspects are still there in GTA. Rockstar put time to put death matches in the game. They actually really seem to like PvP combat in GTA, because really they haven't done any co-op stuff in GTA in a while. You look at Gun and Stunts, that's all PvP. You look at adversary mode, pretty much all PvP. Actually, I think, yeah, there hasn't been a co-op adversary mode. Even if you do have a few teammates, you're always fighting against other people. You look at other aspects of the game, like finance accounting and executive under criminals. I mean, sure, you can do them by yourselves, but the main draw to them, especially, you know, the cargo and stuff, you can only do those in public sessions. I guess you can do them by yourself, but still, they are, you know, mainly for, like, that risk of losing stuff in GTA. So it seems like Rockstar really wants more PvP aspects to GTA. And like I said, GTA has so many different communities for the game, so it makes sense that Rockstar wants to try and appease all of them. And there are people that just go play the game, and all they do is free roam stuff. That's all they do, and that's fine. And some people, their main draw to GTA is races. Some people, death matches. Some people, do air combat and, air races and stuff. Like, they just love flying planes and helicopters and stuff like that. Some people, all they do in GTA, or like the main thing that they do in GTA, is just take Snapmatic photos or Rockstar Editor videos and stuff. And that's very, very cool. And I don't feel like any of these aspects in GTA, like deathmatch, like races, like, LTSs, all these different aspects of the game, free roam, whatever, I don't feel like they should be ignored by Rockstar. Of course, it's difficult because there's just so many different things in GTA, and I feel like it is difficult for Rockstar to appease everyone at the same time. But I feel like they should at least try and, do some things to help out the other communities. And I feel like these people that go say, go play a racing game or a shooter or, whatever, they don't understand the appeal to GTA. Sure, if somebody wanted to go play a shooter, maybe, GTA 5 is not the shooter for them. If they want an actual, shooter, they can go, go play another one. If they want an actual racing game, and GTA they don't like, racing in GTA 5, they can go do another racing game. And sure, if you want to go buy a racing game, if you want to go buy a shooter, if you want to go buy another sandbox game or a story-driven game or any other game that GTA 5 has a part of, but it's, you want a game that's like full-fledged and you can go do that, you can. But the appeal to GTA 5 is that it's a $60 game, and I guess you could go a little bit lower, but really, GTA 5 doesn't go that lower. I think it's still $60 in most areas and stuff, at least on, Xbox One, PS4, and PC. And I feel like with some people, they see GTA 5 as a game where they can buy it, and they know that you can go just have a lot of fun in GTA and get a lot of your money's worth. I can't even tell you how much time I've put into GTA 5. It's probably close to 100 days of playtime, at least in GTA Online itself. And I feel like that's the same case for everybody. Of course, probably not everybody has 100 days in GTA 5 playtime, but I feel like they did buy the game, and they play all these different aspects. And what's the draw to that is that you can buy this game for $60, and you can get all these different aspects that really you don't get bored of. I still love deathmatches in GTA. I still love doing race. I still love just playing the game. And I love the fact that I can go into the game and, I can just see what I get into. Whether that's free roam stuff and just, shenanigans in there. Or go and play in some races and have some intense battles in those races. Or playing a deathmatch, which is super down to the wire and just a lot of cool action going on with there. Then after that, I can go play a parachute in and just soar the skies and just look at the views. And then after all that, I can go take a few pictures in GTA and go customize cars and stuff. There's just so many things you can do in GTA, and I feel like that's one of the main draws to that. And I feel like the fact that GTA 5 may not be a specific racing game, or it may not be a specific shooter, or it may not be a specific free roam game or sandbox or whatever. I feel like, sure, if you don't like shooting in GTA, you don't like combat, if you don't like racing in GTA, just the physics don't work out for you, that's fine. But you're not going to go play a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield and have the exact same experience as GTA 5. They're not going to be similar at all because GTA 5 is a third-person game with first-person as well. You can play which way you want. And also, those are more military games, whereas GTA 5 really isn't. And GTA is very arcadey in a lot of sense whenever it comes to a lot of aspects, actually, with shooting and in racing, for the most part. But even then, if you want to go do races, there's so many different options for you. Do you want to go play a more serious racing that you would find in like a game like Forza or, just something like that, where it may not be as serious because the physics are a little bit different, but you can sort of try and get that experience. Do you want to go play an air race? Do you want to go play a sea race? Do you want to go do a stunt race, like in Cunning Stunts. You can go do that, and I feel like that's one of the main draws to not only racing in GTA, but all the other aspects. And there's just so many options with what you can do in GTA. You can do almost anything you want. You know, if you want to go do a snipers versus stunters, you can go do that, and it's just so much fun. And I feel like the variety is what draws so many people to GTA 5. And one of the other aspects I like about GTA 5 and why I go do death matches and stuff instead of like some other shooters, like I still play, you know, other shooters, I still play other games, but one of the things I do like about GTA 5 is that I can go do a death match and get sort of that shooter experience, but it also feels other aspects of that game. If I go play a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever, I'm not going to be able to use that experience and use, you know, the rewards I get in that game to another game. So I'm not going to be able to use that in like a real-time strategy game or something. You know, I'm not going to be able to use the rewards from playing that certain game and transfer that to another genre of a game. Whereas GTA 5, I can kind of do that. You know, if you go play a race in GTA 5, you can use that money to get weapons and get armor and stuff to go play death matches, or you can go use that money in free roam and go buy like a yacht or cars or whatever. Or if you go play a death match or an LTS or something, you can use that money to go buy a car in GTA Online and get better things for racing, you know, to improve your racing. You're not going to be able to do that in other games where, you know, if you go play like a Need for Speed game, you're not going to be able to get rewards for other games out there and games from other genres. So that's one of the things I like about GTA 5. Honestly, this is just something I think kind of needs to be discussed. It's not something I find too frustrating. It's just something I see a lot, and I just wanted to talk about it. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Do you think that GTA should continue to have like races in GTA Online and death matches and LTSs and survivals and whatever? Would you like to see those continue, and would you like to see improvements to them, or do you think that I'm kind of in the wrong and that people should just go play other games instead of, you know, trying to make GTA a racing game, trying to make GTA a deathmatch game? Or do you like it as a total package where you can go pretty much do whatever you want at any time you want? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Hope you enjoy. Feedback is inspiration. I'll see you guys in the next video.